Hi, it's Ashleigh from Sweet Dreams Bake Shop, and over the holidays, my lovely friends got engaged, so I am going to be making a large cookie for them today. I'm using my classic no-spread sugar cookie dough. I will put that down in the description box below so you can go ahead and use this if you would like to. So all I did was I freehand cut that out with an X-Acto knife, and then I'm going to be using piping and flooding icing. And what I'm doing is I'm actually brushing this on with a paintbrush and a little bit of water mixed in as well. This is going to be the backing of the lace, so I want to give it that kind of see-through appearance. Then I'm going to block this off and I'm going to fill in the skirt. Now I am using piping consistency here, but you could obviously use piping and flooding consistency. I'm just using whatever I have on hand. I'm going to be adding lace later on to this portion as well, so I don't want it to just be a cut off line. If you would like to do it like that, you can, but I want this to look a little bit more see-through like the top as well. I'm going to be using the exact same type of method for these hearts as well, and I'm going to be doing the same things. A lot of brides come to me wanting me to do something that reflects their dress, so this is also a great option. If you don't want to just do a dress cookie, you can incorporate different elements of their dress onto other shaped cookies. I made sure that everything was completely dry, and I did that fairly quickly. You can go ahead and check out that video in the right-hand corner if you want to know how. And now I'm actually going to be working on the bodice and all of the detailing. Now you'll notice here that I don't actually end up liking that shape that I originally drew, so I just did it again. That's the great thing about cookies. It's very forgiving. You can scrape things off or you can cover things up. Now I know you just saw a big jump there where all of my lace was all of a sudden done. My tripod was squeezing my phone just a little bit too tight, so it actually shut off the video, but don't worry, I do plenty of more lace work here. So all I'm doing is I'm taking my piping consistency, and this isn't super thick, it's just a little bit thicker than flooding and piping consistency. Very important for brush work. And then I'm just taking a flat brush and brushing it through so you end up with those strokes. Once that's fully dry underneath, I'm adding in all of the detailing here so that it looks kind of like a corset bodice. For all of the lace detailing here, it's really all just about this brush technique and really just play around with the consistency. If you're finding that everything is kind of melding together and you're not getting the brush strokes you want, then all you have to do is thicken up your icing just a little bit. It's super important as well when you're trying to achieve a pure white look, especially for something like a wedding dress cookie, that you do make sure to whip your royal icing accordingly. If you don't whip it enough, it can sometimes be a translucent color instead of a pure white. I'm just kind of making up the lace pattern in my head, but you could definitely reference a lace pattern and try and copy it. Just make sure that when you're adding layers, you do make sure that it is fully dry. When I first started trying to do this technique, I never understood why mine was all melding together, but the tutorial always looked so perfect. And I really had to learn that you really need to make sure each layer is dry underneath. If you're just starting out with cooking, you needn't be worried about this tutorial. It is actually a lot easier than it looks. It doesn't require a whole lot of control because you can utilize that paintbrush to help you. Now I'm adding on these very realistic looking pearls. I love these because they actually look like pearls that you would wear for jewelry or on a dress, but feel free to add whatever you would like or don't add anything at all. Now I'm finishing up the bottom of this skirt, and I could have done this earlier on, but I was actually going to do it in fondant, and then I decided to switch back to royal icing because I wasn't sure if my friends liked eating fondant, so I decided I better keep it safe and just use royal icing. Let me know down in the comments below, do you guys like eating fondant on your sugar cookies, or any cookies for that matter? And to really personalize this, I'm going to be adding on their monogram. I ended up adding a few touches of silver here and there, but I think the pure white look also looks beautiful as well. So let's get into the pricing of these cookies. Now, these cookies are actually quite large. In particular, obviously, the wedding dress is quite large, so it's going to be a lot more expensive than your average cookie. And for the stock order, I would only sell the wedding dress as stock, obviously because the hearts are a little bit too personalized. I also do want to make note that whenever I give you the custom order, it's still based on a 24 cookie minimum. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you can be part of the Sweetie fam. Right now, I'm uploading daily, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Also, be sure to comment, request, or ask a question. I love hearing from you guys. Bye!